Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Eddie here, and today I'm doing the May 2025 collage with the prompts that I've selected. I host the collage prompts at the private Facebook group of PM Artist Studio. It's called the Facebook group Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists, and they're hosted, again, I say by PM Artist Studio, who live stream on YouTube 4 times a week. And then us and our arty friends, we hang out over in the Makers Facebook group. And you can see there the different events that are held every month. So we do the collage prompts. There are a couple of swaps that are done. There's also a color combo challenge. So there's all sorts of stuff that you can participate in and explore, new ideas, concepts, all that fun stuff, and actually share it with the group. And it's a really, really wonderful group to belong to. And so for this month, I've decided that it's gonna be about upcycling your packaging. The instructions are to create a 5x7 collage with packaging materials. The goal is to upcycle and explore texture, branding, and composition. And I've got a list of creative prompt ideas to help spark inspiration and give your collage a strong concept. So we'll go through them quickly. There's brandscape, create a visual landscape using only logos, labels, and barcodes. Imagine buildings made from boxes or a skyline made from nutrition labels. The noise of consumption. Layer materials to create a textured, chaotic composition representing the overwhelming presence of branding and advertising in everyday life. Commercial silence. Use only the blank or unbranded sides of packaging, example, cardboard interiors, to create a minimalist abstract collage. Typography takeover. Let packaging text dominate the page, chopped, rotated, or layered for visual rhythm and contrast. Textural harmony. Focus on combining different textures, like glossy, matte, corrugated, foil, plastic, etc., to create balance and contrast. Next, there's color-coded chaos. Use packaging sorted by color to create a bold collage with strong color story. For example, all reds, earth tones, or neon brights. And then lastly is lost and found. Combine torn, crumpled, or water-damaged packaging to create a piece that feels unearthed or weathered, telling a story of time and decay. And if you take part in the challenge, which you can, you don't have to be in the group if you want to take part. So what I've done is I created a hashtag to go with the post. So when you post your creation on social media, include the hashtag Makers Collage Prompts May 25. Right there, Makers Collage Prompts May 25. All this info is going to be in the description box of this video. And if you're in the Makers group, it will be pinned in the featured section at the top of the page of the group. And you'll see the different events that are going on for the month, the week, whatever. You'll see that there. And so I decided that mine is I've already chosen some things. Mine is kind of going to be a mixture of noise of consumption and typography. Yeah, the typography takeover. Mine is it leans more towards the noise of consumption, but there's a lot of different typography in the little pieces I chose. So let's do that. And I did this because I thought this would be quick, something you can do, watching a TV show or a movie or something. Nothing that's going to take forever, unless that's how you like to work, and that's okay too. And I decided to keep it to a small but a good scale. And just 5x7 was the first thing I thought of, and I thought that's a good size. It's manageable. You can do it portrait, you can do it landscape, however you want. So I'm starting with the base, and the base is a piece of the cardboard box that I got from my last order from Jerry's Artorama, and because it's got the great red printing, I love that. So there's our typography. Part one. Then inside, I'm gonna do flips. That's what that's something else I wanted to do in here is flips. So basically, I thought this is the top of the lid from a box that I got one of my medications in, my Flonase, that stuff. So I wanted to attach that to the base like a hinge. So this becomes a flip up. But this here, this is the outside, the box of old flashcards. You flip it this way, and then this image of cupcakes will be here. And then here is this larger piece is from the Scotty's tissue box. And this is a seed packet I split in two. It's got some bright, colorful flowers on it. And this was perfect. This is from a package of doilies, like extra large doilies from Wilton. And it was great because the back is this purple color, and in the front they had these cupcakes. So I'm going to adhere the cupcakes to here. So we've got one flip, two flip, and then the other flip is going to be this McDonald's gift card holder. So this will be in here. And then I got some coffee from the coffee jar, the image. This potato chips. Gotta have my chips. That'll go under there. So there's a lot of typography going on there. So you've got that there. This here. So you open it, you have your coffee. And then I have some stickers I thought would be fun to use. This, I don't remember where this was gonna go, but this is from the pharmacy bag, right? And then my fancy feast, I go through a lot of this stuff. So I cut that out. And then some other bits and bobs here that I can place in different areas. So I think it'll look cool. I think it'll be fun. An interactive collage. So here, let me start with this. I am going to use some ink for my edges. And this is just the espresso, or what is this called? Ground espresso distress oxide. So this is going to be, this will come forward. So these will have to be like this so they can be seen. And I think they're trimmed enough, yeah. I may have to trim the bottoms of these so that they sit within that frame. So this one, I think it was this one. Here we go. That's how it is. a little bit more. Cool, that works for me. This is white edges, so the ink is good to do. Get rid of some of that white. All right, so I hope everyone is doing well. I've been working my patooties off, trying to get some videos out for you. All the while, you know, got some crazy life stuff going on, so it's been quite a couple of months. All right, so let's see here. Perfect, that'll fit just right. Probably got some glue on parts that aren't supposed to be glued down, but I'm just gonna wipe. I can wipe these down. Cool. All right, so this will be like this, and it'll flip forward. All right, so that's one part. What if we can put these dots here. That'd be fun. There we go. So let's do this next bit here. So this was, like I said, the cover to the tissue box, and I cut this in half to cover up the top and the bottom, because it's kind of boring, right? And so I want to bring this to about there, and I will ink this when I'm done gluing it all down, I think. All right, so go in this way. That's what I love about these bottles, is the nib can get right in there. Just a little tip, get right in there and do what needs to be done. And I don't know if I came up with anything to decorate the back of this, so I'll have to see once we're done putting it together. And this one can come right up to the thumb notch there. So just gonna glue the bottom here, because up there we're gonna add the flip that we just worked on. Do the back. I don't think I'll need this. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little glue in there to keep it from moving around. So we have this here, like that. So I'm gonna put some glue on this part and tuck that in. really need to purchase some double-sided tape. I ran out the other day, and I definitely could use some in my stash. All right, I think it's time for a little ink. Here we go. And then, so I left the name, brand, and the barcode showing. More there. Oh, some cupcake fun. I want to get something over here. I think I'm going to put that there. Rush them cupcakes because I need one. Perfect. Rush. All right, so that's that. Now there's a hinge. Here's the hinge. So the hinge, like I said, it's just the lid from the top of the box that my Flonase comes in. It's like one of those narrow, tall boxes like that. And again, I'm going to keep the barcode showing. And so this needs to glue that there. But not all the way. Maybe just to there. Give it room to move. This part will glue down here. Just go ahead and ink it before I do anything. This activity, actually, this kind of collage, this is a great thing to do with kids. Let's say you got them indoors on a rainy day or a cold day, and you know, you want to keep their little hands busy, but you don't want to plop them in front of a device or the TV. Give them a bunch of packaging and tell them to make something. You know, give them some scissors and glue and let them have at it. And for one, I would think that it would oops, there we go. It would encourage conversation. Maybe bring back a memory or something. You know, oh, I remember when we had this, or, you know, oh, I don't like this. Whatever. Or, you know, why is it this way and not that way, and just interesting stuff. And if you use items that have a foreign language on them, save that stuff. That's great for this type of thing. I don't use as many Latin American products as I used to, because I don't. So I don't have a lot of that. Although a lot of it now is, you know, mainly English. Look at that. Perfect. All right, so the next part is the inside. So on the inside, we want to do this. Oh. I'm going to give this a quick grunging up. I think my friend Becky sent this to me in some Happy Mail. And I'm like, oh, this is the perfect time to use this. So thank you, Becky. Where was I going to put down here? Oh, here it is. The coffee. So let's get some glitter glue on here. I don't know if you can hear it, but the dogs upstairs are going nuts. I don't know why. Stick. Stick and stay still. All right, that's that. And oh, you know what? Before I continue, let me go ahead and glue this one down. This is the potato chip package, and I did wipe it down to remove any of those any grease on it. I'm going to let this hang off the edge a little bit and just trim off the excess once it's all dry. Yeah, baby. It should stick. This glitter glue works on everything. So I need more. That should be okay. I'll check it again later. Just want to make sure the edges are just nice and secure. So here we want to grunge this one up. This is chipboard, that's easy to glue down. Stuff just flying out my hands today. Okay. And so what do we have? I said we put a rush on some coffee. Put that there. Maybe this color barcode thing or color legends. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to off-center it though. That needs some glue. Let me just glue the whole thing. It's a pretty old sticker anyway. Why aren't you staying down? Just gonna overload you with the glue. Sit, sit, sit. Well, Let's hinge this one. That's what I'll do. With this, I'll create a hinge for this one as well. So fold that bad boy in half. A little wiggle room there. And cut the excess off. Bone folder here to get better fold. There we go. Nice. Oh yeah, you're staying down. You know what? Maybe just put another sticker on here. Maybe that'll keep it down. Oh no. Well, I can cut that little bit off. Just, oh, it's not too glued down, so I can move this down a little bit. It just adds to the grunchiness. Here we go, perfect. Let's use some of this string here. Just happened to see it out of the corner of my eye because I noticed the hole here. All right, so that, pull that down. Get that there. We can put that there. I think I'll glue it down so it doesn't come up. Although, you know what? I think a better spot would be on the base here, like here. And then this, 250. Can go here. You haven't heard it because I've edited out those portions, but I've been sneezing my head off. Allergies are so bad here. I just let in a delivery, I brought in a delivery, and wow, it is strong stuff, that pollen. And it hit me, bam, right away. Because it's also windy here, so that stuff's blowing around everywhere. Okay, a little cleanup there. Get a little pinky here. We have our piece here, and then our piece here. And then that flips there. Fantastic. I love it. Easy, fun, although that might be tricky, but that's okay. Let the cupcakes hang. Yeah, I think that's good. And the pharmacist. Oh, you know what? Maybe we put the pharmacist back here. Just put him in the center there. Why not? I don't want to have to put this back in my stash, because who knows when I'll use it again. There we go. I'm just looking over here on my desk to see if there's anything I see that would work on here. Anything else? I don't have any other packaging that I can see. Oops, something fell. I guess that's good. So I'm gonna leave that right there. So there it is. That is the May 2025 collage prompts. And I hope you guys create something yourselves and post it for me. And don't forget to include the hashtag Makers Collage Prompts May 25. Thank you so much. I will see you very soon. Bye.